You know how it is. Tell your kid not to go to college. How about that? Tell them that they can't endanger the family, take out a bunch of student loans, and listen to a professor prattle on about nothing. Tell them to go get a goddamn job. Go work at a rest stop. You know what they have at those rest stops? Those for real milkshakes. Have you ever seen them? They're like these weird, they call them F''REAL milkshakes. And you got to take, which I don't have any of this, but you got to take them and then mix them in a machine and they become a milkshake.
God.
I mean, this is what people, this is what people are drinking. This is what people are drinking in America. A for real milkshake. This is what people are drinking on the road. When they stop into a rest stop, this is what human traffickers are drinking. For real milkshakes and old donuts with flies on them and beer and butts and some ciggies. Get some trail mix, get a few cubes of cheddar cheese, get back in the car, throw some 5-hour energy down your throat and get back on the road to nowhere and hope and pray that aliens land. Hope and pray that aliens land and probe you right up the ass because it'll be more fun or interesting than wherever the hell is at the end of your journey. Mine was Arizona. I do respect the Arizona woman, like the leathery turquoise jewelry woman. I always have. You know, that's an expression that people have said a lot, that kind of Arizona woman. And I've always kind of respected that kind of demon from hell. You know, like that just kind of Arizona woman. The people in this state, I think, pride themselves, like Long Island, they pride themselves on ignorance.
Yes.
They pride themselves, you know, when I said there's no fucking schools here that even, you know, like everybody starts clapping. It's cool to be hot here, which I get. It is cool to be hot. But they pride themselves on a certain type of ignorance that is, you know, can be a bit scary when times are as trying as they are. A little terrifying, the level of ignorance that some of these people, they're just not bright people. The shows are fun. My fans came out. They're bright. I think my fans are a step above. They're a cut above the rest of the people in Arizona. Salt Lake is just desolate. No one's there. There's a few Mormons that scurry around here and there. They're clean people, the Mormons. They don't drink. They don't smoke. They run businesses. The Marriott family's Mormon. Didn't know that.
Oh, really?
My cousin was excommunicated. My second cousin, whatever, not second, cousin-in-law, whatever. My cousin married this guy. He was excommunicated from the Mormon church at like 17. They were just like, fuck you. Get out of here. Wow. Isn't that something?
Yeah. They're strict.
You cannot get excommunicated from Catholicism, really, truly. Although Bill O'Reilly tried to have his wife excommunicated, which I still find hilarious. He wanted to damn the mother of his children to hell.
I forgot about that.
One of my favorite things Bill O'Reilly's ever done. I just think that's such a great testament to his character. It's like not enough that we're not going to be married. It's like, I don't want to make your life hell. I want to ruin eternity as well. I want you to burn in hell forever. How sick is that guy? And everybody watched that guy for like 10 years and thought that was like a guy that you could listen to. And then you found out that he was trying to literally get his wife put in hell. And you're like, oh, this was the guy that was fair and balanced. That was the no spin zone. A guy that was trying to get his wife eternally damned. I mean, he went to the church, tried to have his wife eternally damned. Because that's what excommunication is, by the way. Okay? I mean, can you imagine this guy? He's a traditionalist. He just wants his wife to burn in hell. His kids go, Dad, where's Mom? Oh, she's in hell. I took care of her. He pictures himself in heaven smoking a cigar. Yeah, my wife's down there in hell. And his wife just screams, ah! The unending screams of hell. If you believe that horse shit, you know, that's what he was trying to do. Right. I mean, if you believe that lake of fire crap, this is what that guy was trying to get accomplished. And that guy was like the guy that everybody was like, Bill's a good traditional man. We should listen to him. He thinks we should go to war in Iraq. We're putting up new dates on the website, timdilloncomedy.com. Tim J. Dillon, a lot of stuff on Instagram, updating you guys about dates. We are wrapping this tour up. Can you bring up the dates, Ben? When do we wrap this baby up?
So these I wrote down. We got Tampa, the 20th to the 21st.
Tampa's now full capacity, so tickets have opened up. Go and grab them. Side Splitters in Tampa, one of my favorite clubs.
We got Palm Beach, the 22nd to the 24th.
Palm Beach. Come down there, Bridges Lane.
We got Oklahoma City, October 29th to the 31st.
Oklahoma City, we're doing Halloween. Me and Dan Carney will be there for Halloween. Going to be really, really fun. We're doing a lot of crazy shit. If you come out that show for Halloween, we're going to do crazy shit. Costumes, stupid stuff. It's going to be really fun.
I think I'll be there that weekend, too.
Yeah, Ben may come out for that.
Then Chicago, the October 27th to the 28th.
27th through the
So right before
28th,
that, yeah.
Chicago, baby, one of my favorite markets and favorite cities. Now we're in the suburbs, we're in the burbs, we're in the Schaumburg Improv because the clubs in Chicago City were not open at the capacity that we want. So we're going to the burbs, go to Schaumburg, take an oopsie, relax. You people drink and drive, do it.
Kansas City, November 10th through the 11th.
Kansas City, I've never been there to do comedy. I've been there for other reasons. When I was a little kid, where I was on an acting tour with a play, we stopped through there. Maybe it was the other one, Missouri. I don't know. I don't care. Kansas City, what is this? Kansas or Missouri?
Kansas City, Missouri, I believe.
Okay, we don't know.
I'm not sure. The dates are on your website.
First of all, who cares? The dates are on the fucking website. Just buy the tickets.
Then you got Denver.
Denver is it. November 12th through the 14th. Then we are done with this leg of the tour. Then we are going dark for December, January, February. Now, by the way, dark meaning we're doing 2 podcasts a week. We're doing a ton of sketches. We got a new YouTube show coming out that we're not talking about. There's all kinds of stuff happening. But that, the podcasts are a little tougher to do on the road. We still accomplish them. We still do them. They're still great. But we need to get back to base here. Base camp. We need to so we could create and innovate and do new shit. I can't always be in a fucking Airbnb, in Arizona. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, what are your impressions of this place? Just because I don't want to fucking get everyone. Back me up or don't.
It's a skid mark.
It really is.
It is. It's a fucking...
It's a horror. It's a goddamn horror here.
the worst.
Move. It's like a big P.F. Chang's.
I can't think of a worse state.
I mean, it's the worst.
I can't think of a worse one.
There's nothing worse. California ain't great, but at least it's got some high points. I do like Scottsdale. There's some dope mansions in Scottsdale. Listen, there's people in Arizona that I dig, and I understand what it is here. But just, let's be honest. Enough. Enough with Arizona. And enough with wishing the president death. And enough with ratting out the local fucking microbrewery or fucking... gastro pub. And I mean, I love my friend Joe and his wife Meg in Georgia took me out to dinner, in Atlanta, and I was unimpressed. And they have a beautiful home and a beautiful family, and the mark of success in their life is not impressing me, and thank God, because they would have failed horribly. Took me to some gastro pub. Folks, are we high? We know the rules, corporate steakhouse or nothing. Not trying to go to a gastro, but this is actually the best lobster roll. Shut the fuck up. I better recognize this place from other cities. I better know the menu already. Too much risk. And then we walk around some gentrified area of Atlanta. I don't want this. I want the big old homes where I feel like I shouldn't be. Some fucking gentrified area. Everybody's drinking cold brew and planning a Friendsgiving. Burn in hell. My opener is 24. He's like, this is so cool. Meet a lot of girls here, this, that. I'm like, yeah, I get it. I want to see the dark castles. Where they control I want to see where the power is. Not a gastro pub. Stop wasting my time. For the love of God, I should have picked a restaurant. I'm never not picking a restaurant when I go visit somebody. Yeah. You have kids. Your job is to raise a beautiful family, and they're doing that. You can't be up on everything, They probably went to Yelp. And said, which restaurant isn't racist? We want to go eat some non-racist poke bowls. Keep buying all the products, please, on the show if you need them. If you don't need them, buy them anyway and give them to people for the holidays. The holidays are coming up. So important. Well, it's good to see my friend. It's good to see old friends. Good to see people you haven't seen in a while. You know? It really is. They're doing great. And I'm okay. Listen, I don't need to be impressed all the time. You know? Be nice to be impressed some of the time. Just a little bit. But I'm impressed with their family and their life. Mm-hmm. And that's what they got to do. You know? That's what they got to do. But there is something to be said every now and then for, you know, taking out a guest, you know, the right way. I paid for the meal. Take me out somewhere nice. I said, I'll buy a really expensive dinner, please. Let's go somewhere nice. You know? I say, go to a gastropub. What are we, nuts? Walk around? What? And we went to like a food hall, like a food court, like walking around. I'm like, are you nuts? I mean, truly, and I don't think they listen to this, so they won't hear it.
Okay.
But, you know, I'm just saying.
You guys ate some fucked up stuff down there, right? Like waffles and shit? I forget what you had.
We went to one restaurant that was kind of good, and we just had some southern shit.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of over the southern food of just, you know, bacon fried butter balls. Yeah. It's like, just steak and fish, please. Steak and fish, and leave me alone. Yeah. I don't need deep fried cornbread, you know, bacon pudding, fucking, you know, sausage gravy, grits, and grease. I don't need that shit. It's not that good. It really isn't that good. It tastes like you should be eating it out of a trough. It truly does. I've eaten I've eaten in some of the greatest restaurants in the world, and it's been an honor for both me and them. And I just find it tremendously insulting when I'm taken to somewhere that is not up to my standards. I feel like it makes me sad, and I hope that. You know, I just hope that the next place I'm taking is good. You know? Ben's never taken me anywhere good either.
I've never picked a restaurant for you to go to.
You've never picked because you know you're not allowed.
I know. And I don't order when we go out either.
You're not allowed to order, and you're not allowed to pick the restaurant. And every now and then, you get to speak at certain intervals, and you know that. Like very much like this show. Yes. It's not a free-for-all.
No.
Sometimes we'll sit down and you start going and talking, and I look at you like, what's this? And then you realize you're like, I'm out of control right now. You're like, and then, you know, the other thing. And I went, no. Down. I mean, that's the game here. That's the game. You know, I choose the restaurants. I choose the food. I choose the topics of conversation, and I talk about them. You listen. You nod. You look good. You don't get fat. You look respectable. That's the way it works, folks. Yeah. You think that's abusive friendship? You go find a friend. How about that? That works for us.
It's actually very healthy.
I think it's great. We've been best friends for like 3 years. This works. Yeah, it does. And it really works. You know? He knows every thought out of his head doesn't need to see the light of day. Right. You know? Most of them are great. Some of them are really good. Some of them don't. I mean, the other one, Dan, I just kind of hit and stuff. I just push up against the wall. He knows. I mean, you can't let these people just speak and go on and on and on. You got to cut them off out of love. Out of love. When they start going, you got to go, rein it in. And Ben has never chosen a restaurant. I mean, he's never allowed. You know, Ben told me once, he goes, you know, I really like a restaurant called Rockin' Egg Cafe. And I said, you know what? I don't go to restaurants where the first word is rockin'. So you're done now. I like rockin' egg. What did you used to get at Rockin' Egg Cafe? Rockin' and rollin' omelets? What the fuck did you get there?
I can't remember, like Denver omelets and shit.
Yeah, good. And you can do that. He's allowed to do that. I'm just uninvolved. I'm to make the decision. Otherwise, we end up in a restaurant with a name like Rockin' Egg Cafe. I let Dan choose a restaurant. It was shit. Oh, yeah. I know what's good. I don't want to know what's good. I just do. If you're the guy that picks the restaurant, always just be that guy. Yeah. Don't let the other people choose. They're wrong. Let them do other things, like raise their kids. It's very laudable. It's a great activity, but you're not choosing the restaurant because you're going to be wrong. And I'm going to have to, make a scene. Rip my mask off and cough in someone's face. We were supposed to go to the fry bread house. I think we'll skip that.
Yeah, I'm good.
I think we'll skip the fry bread house in Arizona. Even though it is good. The fry bread is very good, by the way. I just, my hatred of Arizona is now unfortunately targeting the fry bread house, which has done nothing to me. And is just probably pretty damn good. But because it is in Phoenix, Arizona, I am now launching into a diatribe against it for no real reason. Thank you to everybody who came out to Arizona, who came out. I love your state. It's an honor to be here. And I really enjoy the fact that you guys came and spent some time with me. One of the greatest gifts as a comedian is to travel around the country and see beautiful and unique places, make connections with people and things. And being here in Arizona has made me deeply grateful to have the job that I have and to be able to be on the road here. I love all the club owners that give me gifts that were in their children's room an hour before they gave it to me. I love everyone. Thank you so much for allowing me to be in your beautiful state. I do like my job a lot. I don't want to work at a restaurant stop with sunken in eyes. But if I fucking did and somebody came in and a fat cunt came in and wanted yogurt and I would know where that fucking yogurt was, man, would I know where that yogurt is. Because that fat cunt's trying to change his life. And he's trying to do a high-protein yogurt at 2 a.m. while he's driving through a fucking military base on the way to go perform at the Fry Bread House for a bunch of lizards. Get tickets to the shows. Maybe I'll be nicer to your town. Probably not. Goodbye. If you need, go get a potato and put a Marlboro Light in its mouth and watch that and then press play on your phone.